All right, everybody. Today we are back here on our little Guildhall build world. I've gathered up some resources we're going to need for this next build, but I haven't gotten them all yet. But I'm not too worried about that. So if we come over here, we're going to look into what we got, and basically we just have all the woods ready. We got the scaffolding, and we're going to build up kind of like a longhouse here. And I'm thinking what I'm going to make it, since this kind of has like a square area by the church, is I'm going to make it a longhouse that over here at the end has a restaurant with the cafe that looks just over this open area. I know it doesn't seem too exciting of a view, but I'm sure with shaders and if I do some prettying up over there, it can be a nice little view. But so we're gonna just start this episode off by hopping into a time lapse. So let's get to it. Here we go. done it. The new little longhouse is done. We added some nice little decorations to the front, and we made ourselves up to this little platform up here where we can just enjoy our views. So if we look at it, it looks right here into the church. We got a somewhat little cut through view right here. We come in here through the interior, which we'll do next, I promise. Well, let's just hop down. We hop down here, we got that restaurant view I was talking about that just looks out here. Decent view, but I like it over here because look at all that glimmering shiny water. I'm like a bird sometimes. I'm attracted to shiny things. But, so, even with all that done, I've gathered up some resources to hopefully do this one's interior as well as this one's interior, like I said I might get to last episode. Well, I'm going to get to it this episode. So, let me go through and tackle that, and I'll bring y'all back once I have one of them done. Not sure where I'm going to start, but we'll find one of them to get through, and I'll share it with y'all once I get there. In case you're wondering, mostly of what I have gathered is woods, a couple stones, and then brick, because those are the most important things for decorating are going to be those bricks, and then trapdoors, fences, stairs, and I brought the stones just in case we want to do like a granite countertop, for example. So let's just give me a minute and I'll go through and get everything done. Hopefully it'll look real pretty when I bring you back. So talk to you in a sec. Alright, we've gotten a good amount done on this. We haven't finished 2 stories of rooms, but if we come in here, we have all the foyers done. This is our first floor. You just kind of come in, you have little stairs up, a bench to sit on, read some books. And then both these rooms are identical, so I'll only look at one. The only difference is one bed's pink, one bed's red. So in here, we just got a little dining room, kitchen kind of set up. I guess a TV. And you got your little bed up here. Then up top you have an office. And I think it works well for how compact this area is. Obviously there isn't too much space, but I don't know. I like it. And again, this room identical to it. And then of course up here just another little nook where you can look outside, enjoy the views of spiders apparently. So we'll then head up the stairs here to the second floor's landing. And of course you just got more book areas, some tables to sit out and look outside at these windows. It's a nice little, I guess, anyways, some nice little plants here at the end. And then I haven't done either of these yet, but they're walled off where they're going to be. And I think I might kind of do the same thing, or I might just make it a single floor room and just change these up a bit. Not quite sure how to do those, that's why they're not done yet. Then we go up to the 3rd floor here, and we got more of the same, but we kind of disguised our, here, let's break one of these. Disguised our terracotta behind here. Of course, that's where I landed. So that, you don't have that yellow just seeping in. And I think it works out pretty well there. And then this all right here is going to be one giant penthouse that, like I said before, will have that 2nd story up here. Potentially. I'm not sure if I want to because this is a lot to cover up. Whereas what I might do if I don't put anything up here is just extend this chimney down and have a chimney in here for them. And if I do go up, this would be probably the bedroom, and I can put another chimney up here as well. So I'll probably just either way extend this chimney down into here and just make this the nicer of the apartments in there. So I think that's a nice little update on that part, and I think it's all looking really, really fleshed out. Like, it's not cramped everywhere, but there's still enough going on to where anywhere you look, you have something to look at. so that's nice. And then of course there's the textured rug here just to add a little extra stuff. But so I'll work on those rooms and then I'll pull you back once I have all of them done. And then we'll work on this building here. But for now I'm going to finish those up and I'll bring you back. Alright, we're back. Finished up both of those rooms and I think they turned out pretty nice. So we'll go up here to the second floor to start off with. And again, each one of these is identical, but we just have smaller room here, and I like the bee's nest because it looks like a little cutting board on top, so I switched that up here. And then we just go up and they got a little room office up here with some storage that of course you can't open, but I mean, this is all decoration. I'm never going to use this for storage. And then this one's the exact same over here. Of course, you know, paintings and stuff change. Then if we go up to this third floor, we got that landing I showed you before. But we come in here and we got a nice little entertainment area in front of the fireplace, which is just campfires down there. Then on this side over here, we have a nice granite island and some more beehives there and some smokers over here to cook our food on. Small little area to eat right here. Then if we head upstairs, we got like a little pool table here. Ooh, that doesn't match. Now how does that look? What? Oh, it's this one. Okay. So anyways, we have a pool table here that I can't place the stair right for. Alright. And then we come in here to the bedroom where it's just got another little fireplace, a little seating area here. I added a window here that wasn't there before. It looks kind of out of place from the outside. Might replace that with some more of the terracotta. But I think it turned out pretty well. Again, I covered up most of the terracotta on the inside with some dark oak, which is a nice contrast to the lighter walls that are here. So that's what I did on this, well, for the penthouse. Ooh, that means this. One bad thing about this is you step on it and it lowers them. But, so that's the completion of the interior of this part. Now, like I said before, we're going to go through here and make it into like a restaurant that has a patio out here. So that's what the first floor is going to be for the most part, and then above it will be some more housing and stuff like that. Maybe some offices. So yeah, you come in here and there'll be a little dividing wall over here where this will take you to, I guess, a mail room for all the residents here, and then there'll be stairs up. Whereas this half over here, so from here on the bottom floor and then from here up on every other floor is going to be the restaurant. That way they can have those views out of, well, here. That way there's another patio up here that they can come and look out of. Oh. So, yeah. So that's my plan on this one, is to really just make that complete look for the restaurant on this side, and then this half over here is going to be residences, which I might just make it one residence, as if the owner of the restaurant is the only person who lives here and just got a nice large apartment-esque house up there. But we'll flesh it out as I go, and I'll bring y'all in probably when I'm done with either just the restaurant or just the apartment. And then I'll just keep y'all updated as I build, and hopefully we get it looking nice in there. I have some good ideas, but you know, it's all a matter of whether you can actually make it come to life. So I'll be back here in just a bit to show y'all how it went. All right, we finished up this little area. As you can see, if we come in here, it's very nice. It works out well for us. And, you know, you got to kind of use your imagination here. So if we turn around, we got this first stall here that's pretty simple. It's on one of the simple axes, so everything lines up and is fine. And then I tried to do a little diagonal one over here, and it was a little harder than I thought it would be, but I think it turned out well. We have just some little storage and stuff back here, some little trading stalls. So we can kind of imagine that, like, oh, you just coming home from a long day at work and you forgot food. Boom, there's street tacos here. You don't have to wait for a table or anything at this restaurant. You can just pick something up, pop it in, and head home. Or, another situation, you just come out of the chapel, you're hungry, it's 11 o'clock, you can pick up some brunch or street tacos. Yeah, I think this area turned out well. I had it to where there's some dirt that comes in here as if, because there's not someone who's going to regularly come out here and sweep this, and people track through this area. So there's plenty of dirt that gets pushed from this dirt path onto the more of the, I guess, fixed cobble and stone area. Then as we come around the church here, I've dug out the area I want to do this path, but I haven't quite done anything yet because I was rethinking my idea. We're still going to have this path come up, but when we get here, I'm not going to put a stall here. I think what I'm going to do instead is put an L-shaped stall here. That way, it still forces kind of the path there, and it's not as narrow as it'd be if I put one over here as well. And so I think that just works a lot better in my opinion. But so I'm going to sleep so the night goes away, and then I'm going to build up this area here as well as the fountain, and I'll bring you back after that to see how it goes. Maybe do a little cinematic tour in shaders, try and see how this whole place looks at the end of this episode. All right, so we're back here in the area. We got our shaders on and they're looking great. And so into this, we got just a simple little fountain. It's nothing fancy, but I think it adds a lot to the area, especially this glimmering water, because again, I'm like a bird attracted to shiny things. But we've set up 3 new stall here. We have kind of like, I guess it'd be like a mystic gypsy person here who's selling just fortunes. We got more of a stonemason here, and we got a blast furnace here. So each person kind of sells their own little thing, and then we have my stuff that I thought I'd picked up but hadn't. And so then that just comes into this little square area that leads right up into the library. And then we just got a little extra storage here for some of the merchants. There's too much stuff they have. They just store it here. You ask for it, boom. They walk here, get it for you. And then we finished up this path here. I haven't gone any further this way because I don't quite know where I'm putting that door yet. Like I said, it can either, I'm thinking it's going to be here at this widest one, but I change my mind often and that can move. So yeah, we got this area all looking pretty, and then we're going to do that cinematic tour, like I said, and we're just going to fly over here and look at this area with shaders. And yeah, I really think that looks great. I love how the bushes and stuff sway with the shader on. It adds so much life to Minecraft, which I've mentioned before, it desperately needs. But I went ahead and also finished the chimney here. So finally went and got that done, and I also did some tidying up of the land. So as you see, there's a lot of glowing patches, but I went ahead there and just added some lights to make it to where this whole area is now spawn proof, very shiny. So pretty much everything this way that I built is spawn proof. So that includes this whole sheep pen area, this little ledge here, this legend path here, this whole upper area that contains that. Everything between these 3 builds, the whole entire, I haven't done this area here where the path isn't quite finished yet, but I did the graveyard, I did the little farm, that's all done. This whole top area we did a while ago. And then it goes down to where everything is spawn proof down here as well. And then I've just haven't done this area this way yet for these 4 builds that I have planned out. But I think we've gotten a lot accomplished, and I think everything's looking really good. I'm going to bring y'all back when it's nighttime because everything was really nice and looking really, really bright at night, and I really liked it. So I'll wait till that and bring you back to it. But in the meantime, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and start gathering resources for these next couple builds over here. But also, our next main build we're gonna do, I think, is to at least get all the walls up on the guild hall, which I already know is going to be an enormous feat because not only is it massive plot of land, it's 3 or 4 stories tall, and they aren't small stories. So I will get back to y'all with that, and yeah, let me know if you have any ideas of stuff I can do around the terrain to pretty it up. I might add a couple little custom rocks here and there. I'm not big on doing custom trees, but I might toy with that here a little later, and I'll let you know how it goes. Well, sun's going down and moon's coming up, so let's just wait a second. Like that shadow grow in there. Yeah, let's just wait a second and see how everything looks at night. We'll kind of look this way. Ooh, that's real nice. Yeah, it's real good looking screenshot there. But so, yeah, everything looks really, really warm. I know I keep using that, but it really does feel warm in this dusk light. Yeah. So we're just gonna wait until the moon's up and the sun's fully down, and we'll see how it looks. All right, looks like the sun is gone and the moon is up, and I gotta say that is the whole area is looking great. Uh, yeah, I'm really happy with how this has turned out. As you can see, there I am more or less in the center, and there's nothing spawning all around here, which is a great sign that I've successfully spawn-proofed everything. Yep, there's some stuff over here where I haven't done anything yet. But I didn't show you all this earlier, but I went ahead and did soul lanterns here because I feel like that's most appropriate. But yeah, this whole area is coming together, and I'm going to go start gathering resources for this big build. But I do think that's all for us this episode. So I hope y'all really enjoyed everything. I hope y'all think it's coming together well. And I hope y'all stick with me and enjoy the journey we take as we build these guild grounds. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.